Hello, my lovely humans. I hope that you've been enjoying the extra content. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will link and suggest you go check out my last two videos. The Monday video was the weekend before Memorial Day, vlog style, and then their Wednesday bonus video was the vlog of actual Memorial Day. Super thrilling? No. Fun, real life catch up and posterity goodness? Absolutely. So, yes, I hope you all had a good Memorial Day. I do have a lot of honor and respect for those who gave their all for all of us to get to argue over our rights. And I am a big advocate of we should not blame our soldiers for our government. So, governments suck. We don't blame the soldiers for their bad decisions. All right, so honor to those. Again, I know I've said that every video this week, but it means something to me. But we're going to move on from that more somber topic to a little more fun and frilly self-love skincare Mayflower style. So there are a few things that are actually just more pink rather than actual flower based, but there is a lot of rose and other flower pink stuff going on here. Figured we could celebrate the end of May with some self-love and self-care. The last full moon we had was the flower moon. And that might not mean anything to anybody, but it is when we do get a lot of blooms, blossoms. For the Farmer's Almanac, it's when things start really blossoming after that. And so, I was getting poked by my own feathers. We are going to get into that. I have purchased everything myself. I am not sponsored. This is not going to be the most uber professional thing we've ever seen, because I am just, the real FCA who believes that life doesn't end just because you don't have a 2 in front of your age. Let's get into this. So we have some head to toe skincare, self-love, florally based fun stuff going on. So starting with the top, I have my bottle of Function of Beauty, again not sponsored by anything, shampoo, and this has a lot of hydrating scalp care. I have dry scalp, I have dry hair, I'm very prone to dandruff and itchy scalp. This does help, although I have been having some issues with it. I think it's just because my hair and scalp have gotten used to it, but I am going to use it because I did buy it, and it does smell like roses, and I always choose a very strong scent. With Function of Beauty, you can choose how scented or fragrance free you want your bottle to be. It's customized to you, and I am the Function of FCA up in there. And then for our other skincare bit, because I do get the shampoo and the conditioner, but I also have a hair mask from Hask. This is the Rose Oil and Peach, and this is a color protectant. Now, even though I do not normally artificially dye or color my hair, sometimes I put like some temporary color in it or use wigs, but using color protectant stuff is still good for non-color treated hair. Because of that added hydration, it helps lower frizz, and because of coloring, the bleaches and stuff that can dry your hair out, having that moisture hold and shine is what color treatments can do for you, even if you do not actually color your hair. So that's what I like about it. This, again, the rose, the peach, the wonderfulness, the florals, and then I have my face roller in rose quartz. I just thought it'd be fun to throw that in. Just move it up and down on your face, give it a facial massage. Microcurrents do this on a much more intense level, but having daily use of a roller of any kind, whether you get a jade one or a metal one, they do all, at least all the ones I've had, have a nice cooling effect on them, presuming you leave them somewhere chilled. If you leave them on a heater, you're probably going to get a hot one, or in your window in the summer. But yeah, it gives that nice, wonderful massage to help activate all those facial muscles and help reduce and rejuvenate, all that fun stuff. Going more into that, everything is piled in the wrong order over here. I also have this Rose Chilled sheet mask from Patchology. I got the Rose Chilled set in the Mother's Day sale. This is Rose is pink, and so is this mask. It has actually strawberry extract and resveratrol from grapes. I know I did not say that right, but that's okay. We're all just people. But it helps prevent against environmental stressors like pollution, for instance. And this says that you can store all of these things in the fridge safely, so you have that nice cooling effect that can help take down puffiness and redness as well. And it says that you can leave on for 10 minutes or longer. There are some things where you can't go longer than the expected time, but these ones are safe to leave on for a little longer. And these things, I also have the Rose eye patch and lip gel patch. So the eye gels are, of course, just classic eye gels that you put. The bigger side can go either under your eyes or on the outside. It's not wrong either way. It's just where you want the most serum concentration to be. So if you care more about, say, crow's feet or something out here, bring that to your attention. If you care more about under eye bags and puffiness under the eyes, put the bigger spot there. And again, all these can go into the fridge for that extra cooling, soothing effect. This is the same thing. It's just the lip gel. Just goes over the lips. Lay there, relax, watch a YouTube video, maybe one of mine. I also have the Rose gloves. Now, these do not say to leave into the fridge. I can't imagine that it's wrong to do so. It came in this box, and so I was under the impression that there was more than one in the box, but there's not. It's just, why all the extra packaging? I don't understand. I mean, at least cardboard is definitively recyclable, burnable safely, but still, why the extra packaging? But yeah, this is a mitten, basically. It does look, as you can see here, it looks like a mitten in a rose gold chrome color, and you slip your hand into that, and you are useless with your hands for 10 to 15 minutes. And then you can massage the extra cream into the rest of your hands. All of them have hyaluronic acid and things that are going to help with toning and hydration. I get very dry in the summer. I get very dry in the winter. I'm just a dry-skinned person. Also, this rose, this is the Pop Sugar. This was in one of my earlier hauls. This is the Rose and Yang Yang Bath Enhancer, Awaken and Excite. This is the only liquid one of them that I had. I got 4 of them that had different, scents and things that they're used for, but this was the only one that was a liquid. And what it says, to pour the packet contents into a full tub of warm water and to soak for at least 15 minutes. I'm going to use most of this in a bathtub, but I'm going to keep a little teeny bit, not a whole lot, to put into my foot bath spa. And I have some real roses that I bought. I'm going to stick some of those flowers in there and in my little tub that I'm going to show you. And also, I have this Onyx Bathhouse Goddess Bath Bomb with Juniper and Musk. And I've had this before. It has little gold glitters on top, but this little gold glitter isn't as bad as some glitters. There's a little bit of residue, but it's not like these huge hunks of glitter that are going to block up the tub. It's a really easy rinse out, which I appreciate. And again, we got that pretty pink, has a light floral scent. And now we get to get into using all this fun stuff. Let's go. Alright, so I went ahead and used my roller just all over my face. I didn't think I needed to demo that for you. But I'm going to be using the Fresh Rose Face Mask, which is expensive, and I got it on a sale at Sephora. But I'm just going to go ahead and you just make a nice thin amount. You do have to use quite a bit, but it spreads nicely. I just have, maybe it's just because I don't get a lot on my fingers at once, but I have to go in a few times just to make sure that everything gets evenly covered. And it does have, like I said, there is a little bit of that real rose petalness. It's very thin, but I can get pretty close to under my eyes. Of course, don't put stuff in your eye no matter what. I need to gently put my glasses back on so I can see again. But yeah, this is what it looks like on. You get some of these little rose pieces, which I like to try to put over where I have active acne spots, because it helps soothe those areas and calm them down. And I believe this is a 10-minute mask. Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes and then rinse. This is safe enough to use every day. Because it's not intense, it's very gentle, and it smells just nice enough that you're not going to get overwhelmed with floral scents. Okay, so it's been somewhere in the 10-15 minute range. So this is what it looks like. It does get a little bit tacky. As you can see, you get a little sticky, but your face is not tight. I'm not struggling. I don't have to talk like this. It's nothing like that. But it does just have this little bit of tacky shininess. But we're going to go ahead and take it off. Your makeup towels do get stained when you use them, even though they are washable, depending on the kind of makeup you use. I have some lukewarm water on here. Just going to gently get it all off. And it comes off really easily. You know, some clay masks, you have to kind of get in there and your face ends up super red. But this, I do not have that problem with. Put that there. Got a little towel. Do a little pat dry here. And that's the thing about all this stuff. They're like, don't wipe your face. Do the pats. I do the pats. Do I really think it does anything differently? No, I just follow the directions. I don't know. So this is what it looks like. Again, if you have like some active acne spots like I have over here that are kind of intense, but I think that my skin, it feels super smooth and very soft. Little bit of hydration, a little bit shiny, and just a little bit more even toned. I like it a lot. So what's going to happen from this point in the video is I'm going to skip to tomorrow morning, going to do a workout, and then get into the bath and skincare stuff from there. So I will see you in the morning. Okay, welcome back everybody. I am going to be doing our thing. So we are going to be moving to the rest of our Mayflower stuff. Okay, so here we have our Goddess Bath Bomb, and this stuff, you might be able to see some of this liquid here. I have some magnesium bath flakes. That's what the ice looking stuff is. But this is very much like a bath oil. So if I pour a little bit in there, like the inside of a bath bead is kind of what this feels like. Some of it spilled on my hand, and that's what it's giving me the vibe of. And we have our hair mask and shampoo. Let's get our bath on. Okay, so I just popped out of the bath. I'm going to take a shower because this, the play stuff is so slick. I actually, even though I was sitting in the tub, I slipped twice and I had to like really carefully like hold onto the wall to get out because it was so slick. Do not recommend using that pack. It says to use the whole package, to dump the contents of the packet. Don't recommend that. Recommend only like a little bit. Just like maybe a half a teaspoon or something, because it does spread very easily. very slick. I'm actually going to clean the bottom of the bathtub because I do fear for the next person who gets into the tub because the base is so slick. But this is what the hair is looking like, and also it leaves me with a little greasy feeling, and I know that bath oils leave a little bit of that, but because there was so much, I'm actually going to take a quick shower just to like scrub off again because I do feel so like residuey, like there's a film all over me just because I followed the directions. It was just too much. Yeah, so that's my little take on that. Okay, I feel much better now. Again, I don't think it's a bad product. I think that what it is that there was just too much for my size of tub, which is I think a pretty average size tub. But I do like the scent. Again, it was just so much excess oil. After cleaning off a second time, I do feel like I have massage oil level of oil. And not a greasy just film built up. So now we're going to go into the Patchology Rosé patches and sheet mask. So I'm opening that up right now. And again, there isn't a wrong way. It's just wherever you feel you need the most help is where you put the big one. So again, you could just put it this way if you wanted to. But my under eye is where I tend to have more problems. This is a little bit clearer once you put it on your skin. Maybe if you have a deeper skin tone, you'll be able to see like that rose gold ness just a little bit more. I was getting my eyelashes from underneath that. And then, I'm not going to be able to talk very much through this one, but this is what the sheet mask looks like, the Rosé sheet mask. And you know, it's gonna look like a face, but putting on the lip thing underneath that is going to prevent me from talking. So this is what this one looks like. And I will say, I have a notoriously hard time getting lip masks out. Will say that. Alright. I will say that is a miracle that happened, because normally that is not what happens. One like falls and gets stuck over here and the lip thing gets stuck over here. So that was really cool. Just throw that into the garbage. And what do we think, huh? Are we toned? Are we beautiful? Yes, we are all the time, darling. And also like with the hand thing, I can't put them on and operate the camera, and I did not think about that before I stopped the camera. Yay!